Hi everyone, I thought I would go through some of my favorite oils that I've used on Aviana, that I am using, that I have used. Some of them I've used since she was like 1, maybe a little younger. So I'm just gonna go through some of them. I can't tell you how empowering it is, how just good it feels to be as a mom. And when something happens, because we don't plan for that, when something happens and I can just go to my oil shelf and grab an oil or make a roller really quickly or use a roller I've already prepared when their stomach hurts, when she's congested, when she needs something to support her immune system, when she's, hurting or in pain, when their little ones are teething. All of it is just such a good feeling. You just feel like you're prepared and you're not hopeless. If you have little ones and if you've ever needed something and you go to the store, I just realized one of my sleeves is rolled and the other isn't. It's gonna bug me, but oh well. If you go to the store and you're looking for something to help them work through something that they're feeling physically, whatever it might be, you're really not gonna find a lot for under 2 years old. And so to have control of the dose, like the intensity, the concentration, I can heavily dilute something for a baby. I can diffuse it. I can use different variety of options. I have tons of different oils that I can pick from, power and gentleness and all of the things. It's such a gift. So I want to go through some of the things that I grab when she needs something, and I've used since she was under 1. Specifically, I remember a time where she was congested, and if you've ever dealt with this, it's as a first-time mom and your baby isn't breathing super well and it's time to go to bed, to have something that you can put in the diffuser, even if it's just a little bit. Oh, I thought Aviana was gonna come in. You just feel so much better to know that something is opening their airways, that they're gonna have an easier time sleeping, that you've done something, that you have a tool in your toolbox, as so they say. So with that, I'm going to start with the one that I used when she was really little and I wanted something to help her breathe. We have a Kid Sense line. It is specifically pre-diluted for 2 years old so that you can just put a roller top cap on it if you want. But I put just a couple drops in a roller when she was younger than 2, or diffused it. Like 1 drop in the diffuser in our nursery was plenty. Still really effective. So Kid Sense line, this is Sniffles. Great to have on hand. You can't really plan for when they need something, and so to have something in your shelf ready to go is really helpful. So if you have kids, at some point they'll probably get sick, or need things for their bodies. So just have it on hand ahead of time. I can't tell you how helpful it is. Okay, so Tummy Jize is the next one. I used this even when she was really little, before 2 years old. I still use it, but right now all I do is put a drop in her belly button and then rub it around her belly button as well. And then when she was younger than 2, so like 1 younger, if I thought she was gassy or her stomach was really hurting when she was a baby, I would have this heavily diluted in a roller, just a couple drops in a 10 milliliter roller with fractionated coconut oil. It just makes it, it just dilutes it, and it's easier on their skin if it's a lighter amount with more carrier oil, which is fractionated coconut oil. Next one is Sleepy Eyes. This is a great option if you want to just grab a blend. I like making them sometimes, specifically to the things she likes to smell, and I like adding things to support her immune system in there as well. But this one is a great one if you just really need your little one to have help sleeping. Next one is Peace and Calming. So this one's not in the Kid Sense line. It's not pre-diluted for 2, but it is known as the Tantrum Tamer. So you want this one on hand. You want it to diffuse or put it on them. Sometimes I will put it on her blanket or on her bear or whatever she has. She's always lived it that way. That's a good way when they're younger to have a focused amount, so it's not like getting everywhere. But now I will have her breathe it in for a moment to reset, or I'll just douse her with it. Put it on her spine, put it on her feet. She loves the smell of it. So it's such a great one to have on hand as well. I love it for me as well. Frankincense. So this is the powerhouse, but still very gentle for immune system, for immune support for your immune system. It's also respiratory support. So if you're little one, any age, is what I feel comfortable with. I've used this on our boys too, is diffusing it for respiratory, like if they need help breathing, but you want to use something really gentle, and then immune support as well. Frankincense is absolutely incredible for overall health. I use that one for Aviana. I have a roller for her, a wellness roller with this and thieves in it. So those two are great to have on hand. Always have thieves on hand. Then lavender has been, when she was a baby and I wanted to help her, sleep and all the things, I actually just bought lavender because I didn't know. I was so just kind of scared of like what to try and what to use that I wanted the most gentle. It's also a really affordable option. If you look at the blends and you're like, I don't really want to, spend more on a small amount. So, this one, and you can use like 1 to 2 drops when they're newborn and then increase as wanted, as desired. And it smells so good. Kid Sense, Kid Power. This one is like, if you know anything about Valor, this one's like the Kids Valor. Oh, it smells like a creamsicle. It has vanilla and orange. Oh, it's so good. I use this one. But it's like for feelings of anxiousness or worry or just a lot of big emotions. That's another one that's really great, very calming. If they're going to something new and they just are nervous, you want that one. Then Copaiba. So I've actually been using this on our twins because they're teething, but I also use it on Aviana when she runs into something. She comes downstairs sometimes when she's growing and her legs hurt, and she'll ask for me to put Copaiba on them. So that's another one. A lot of people don't know how to use it. They're like, how to use Copaiba, because it's not talked about as often as it should be, but this one is great for any hurt, muscle, joint, and then for inflammation. So that's why teething, it's a great one. I put it on their gums and on their jawline. You could dilute it in a roller and put it on them that way. Or I just put a drop for Aviana. I will put a couple drops in, I'll put lotion on my hand, the Kid Sense lotion, and then I'll put a couple drops of Copaiba, rub it together, and then rub her legs. And she said that helps. So those are just some options. There's honestly so many, but I just thought I would give you a handful to start with if you're looking into options for your kids. We also have a starter kit. We have a kids starter kit. So if you're like, I just want the simple, point me in the direction for something for kids, just get the kids starter kit. It comes with an owl diffuser. You can get into my link on my Instagram and find it that way, but it comes with a diffuser that also comes with a sound machine. It's all in one, and a bunch of the Kid Sense line oils. Super straightforward, very helpful. So let me know if you have any questions.